A great way to speak more fluent English faster is to look for quick wins. Quick wins are things that are easy to fix but have a huge impact on how natural you sound. You know that English speakers love phrasal verbs, so a quick win can often be learning how to properly use one. The thing is, you can't properly learn how to use a word from passively looking at an image on Instagram. Your brain is really good at ignoring or forgetting about things when you just passively do them. If you want to actually remember what you learn, you need to actively practice and focus on the details. Let's look at the phrasal verb end up and actively use it together. We use end up to talk about being in a specific situation, state, or place after a series of events. This fits especially well when the situation, state, or place is unplanned or unexpected. Imagine that you went out to a party with some friends one night. You're having a good time, everyone's laughing, and having fun. Eventually, it gets so late that you end up sleeping at your friend's house. You didn't plan to do this, but it's what happened after a series of events. Now that we know the definition, let's spend a few minutes actively practicing so that you can truly know how to use this phrasal verb. How do you use end up in this sentence? I ended up quitting my job after 1 year. This means that some series of events made you quit early. It wasn't your original plan to quit this soon, but maybe you had a bad boss. Does end up fit in this sentence? Yes. After a series of events, in this case travel, we finished in a specific place. After a month of travel, we ended up finishing the trip in Phoenix. Does end up fit in this sentence? There's a series of events, and we're talking about a situation. In this case, not finding a good definition. Technically, it's okay to use end up here, but to be honest, we usually use it when there are multiple possible outcomes to a situation, not just two. When you check a dictionary, you either find the word or you don't. Since there's less uncertainty here, you probably won't hear end up as often. Instead, you're more likely to hear, I checked a bunch of dictionaries, but I couldn't find a good definition. How does end up fit in this sentence? Remember to try to say it out loud as you think about the solution. You can push the pause button if you need more time. I tried to avoid it, but I ended up with extra work yesterday. Here's another sentence. Listen and then repeat it out loud from memory. If you're not careful, you might end up with more problems than you can handle. If you're not careful, you might end up with more problems than you can handle. We just saw two sentences using the structure end up with. Try to look for the pattern. When does it make sense to use with after end up? Well, what do the words problems and work have in common? They're both nouns. Now, look at this sentence. Is it correct? No. Here, the word understanding is acting as a verb. This means instead of saying end up with, we should just say, I usually end up understanding 30 to 40% of what I hear. Did you notice the other important pattern? If you use a verb after end up, it needs to be an ing verb. We always use ing verbs after prepositions. Since the up in end up is a preposition, we follow it with ing verbs. Let's look at two more quick examples. Does end up fit here? No, there's no series of events here. We're asking about a simple fact. Where is the end of the road? Therefore, it's better to say, where does this road end? Last one. Let's finish with a challenge. Change this sentence to the past tense and figure out where end up fits. I didn't think we would end up living in the same city. Active practice doesn't have to take hours. You don't need fancy tools, software, or money to do it. All you need is a desire to improve your English and the willingness to challenge yourself to use new expressions in different contexts. If you like this lesson, click like and subscribe below. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get all my free lessons. By the way, if you like improving your English in a short amount of time, go to deliberateenglish.com to get a free 15-minute workout guide. It's full of challenging exercises that can help you improve your English even on busy days. See you soon.